All right, so we have one person saying C. Anyone else? Yeah, excellent. So I got someone else saying it's a weekend question. The answer is C. Excellent. So it is in fact C for this one. And so what this is doing is it's providing an alternative explanation for why smoking rates have been dropping, and may not be due to the advertising, but in fact the advertising and the smoking rates dropping are both caused by a third variable, which is just negative attitudes overall. The negative attitude towards tobacco use is impacting both the smoking rate and the adoption of restrictions on advertising. So this is a correlation causation argument of sorts. There's an association between the smoking rates and advertising, but they're both caused by a third variable, negative attitudes that might allow for the restrictions to be implemented, and also the negative attitudes causing people to reduce their smoking rates overall. So excellent job. Well done on this one. So the students that they first wanted to treat this as a must be true question, but wasn't sure. So I'd say the key thing you want to do here is ID question type, get really good with your indicator words. Here we have the word undermines, which is a synonym for weakens. So the first step is, of course, know your question types, drill them. I have a lot of resources on my site that walk through this, and I'm happy to link you towards them if you're interested. But the key is, of course, know what you're dealing with first, so you know how best to handle it. Now, C, the student wrote for C. This is correct because the restrictions on tobacco ads wouldn't impact the mindsets about it since they already have a negative view. So the ads only support their thoughts after the fact. I'd say that's pretty good. The student here in this case chose D. And so D says those who begin smoking during adolescence continue to smoke throughout their lives. I think this might have been tempting in a way because the stimulus talks about the number of first-time smokers. And of course, number of first-time smokers might not be that impactful if we're concerned with smoking rates and amount of cigarettes being consumed, which would relate to those who have already started smoking and then, of course, have a long life ahead of them to continue smoking, or at least several years of doing so. Overall, though, I think otherwise, the general thought process of eliminating wrong answers here looks pretty solid overall, but I would once again caution the student to know their question types, learn the basics of each one before getting into specifics.